Hey guys, it's Rob with Aquatic Aesthetics. I'm doing an overview of the stream tank I built about a year and a half ago. And I've done one of these before, but a lot more has grown in here since then. Nothing in this chamber really. This is just where I start out a crawdad or whatever, and they'll eventually move down, kind of like this guy has. He's liking that area today. He's been all over the tank. But we'll start back here. So this is a little glass, essentially aquarium, inside of the aquarium. I took a old broken 33 long and cut the glass up and sealed it up with silicone and made my own little tank for it. It's lower on this side so the water can come out. This piece is removable. I found this rock out in the creeks back when I prospected and just loved it. But it worked great for this. So all the rocks in here are put down with silicone. This thing had to cure for a very long time and run with nothing in it. God, for months, just to make sure, because of the amount of silicone that was used in this. So it comes down into another chamber here, which is another piece of wood. Not another one, the only piece of wood that's in here. And I'll show you that. But it's still the only piece, because what happened on this side, it went to a point much longer than I needed, but I loved this little bow it had, and this bow made a great little pull. So I cut it off back there, and then I put the piece I cut off right there. There's also right here where I had to cut off a little piece. I even just glued it down to cause a little disturbance in the water right there in the center frame. And then some serious stone. The base right here, yeah, you can get a good shot of it there. A lot of you may recognize it. This is greenhouse siding. You can get it at Home Depot, I believe. And look who's coming out. But I silicone that down with a little bit of a support structure underneath. You can kind of see how I interwove some pieces to get some vertical support. That supports the weight of everything for the most part. I put a screen right there, a sponge right there to screen anything coming through, and then goes back to the pump. And I started with a different system with 3 power heads, but it ended up with way too much flow. So I went with just a standard Aquatop pump that runs it now. So lately, I've gotten a lot of new growth in here. You can see some natural mosses that have come in. They look real good. They're growing real well. I didn't plant them. They just came on their own. There's another moss right here. It may be the same thing. It's just doing real well. There's a light mounted under there, obviously. Little tiny LED light. The variegated taro here, that one was planted. And the cups you see, those are Venus flytraps. They were special orders. Waiting on the customer to pick up. I've had another moss come in down here, And this one is different as well. Not sure what that is, but I welcome it. And it's growing on around down the side. And just doing real well. Also, we'll go back to the stream here. Let me zoom out. And we'll follow the whole stream. Remove this for now. So it comes out of the main tank into the pool right there, created with a piece of wood. Runs down a little area creek, which the lobster's calling home right now, and goes down a piece of cereal stone. And I doubt this will focus, but I'll try. And right there, that is a piece of gold, and so is that. They're not glued there, they're just set there. It just goes to show you how heavy gold is. It won't move, and that's my old hobby, so I had to put something in there from that. And down below is just a chamber. That's where we keep some fish sometimes. Right now we've let some plants grow out. We've got some Japanese pennywort, or pennywort Japan. It's going down there. Let's see if I can show you any of the fish down here. They're going to be hard to find right now. There is one right there, that little tiny guy. That is a panda loach. They love the flow. They need highly oxygenated water, and they don't need a heater. They don't like that. Alright guys, well, that's a review of the stream tank, and if you're curious, it's in a 33 long. Had this one for years. So guys, see you at the store.